You're watching Let's Chat.
Coming up in the not-too-distant future, it's the Tennessee Whiskey Festival. And you may be aware of this, some of you may not. Right here in Tennessee, we produce some of the finest whiskeys in the world, and they've got the goods to back it up. Monica Kinsey, who is a driving force behind the Tennessee Whiskey Festival, joining us. Monica, good morning.
Good morning, Chip.
In a nutshell, what is the Tennessee Whiskey Festival?
The Tennessee Whiskey Festival is a celebration of the Tennessee distilling process, but also the handcrafted spirits that are made in our state and beyond. It is a tasting festival of whiskey and spirits.
There are a lot of folks who don't realize exactly how much whiskey is made right here in Tennessee. You've brought along a couple of bottles of Uncle Nearest. So, Monica, what would you say if I told you you're not getting out of here with one of these bottles?
I think I planned ahead and brought you a bottle.
This is, seriously, Uncle Nearest only came out 7 years ago, and it has won dozens of awards. I mean, dozens of awards, including the best whiskey in the world.
It has.
What do you attribute to the success of this relatively new brand of whiskey?
I attribute it to the descendants of Nearest Green. I attribute it to his creation of the Tennessee distilling process.
Right.
And also, I think it's just whiskey is in their blood, and it's their time.
How many years have you been doing this whiskey festival?
This is the 9th year. I've only been doing it for 5 years.
So the Whiskey Festival has been in existence longer than Uncle Nearest has been on the market.
Has been on the market, correct.
Wow. It's pretty amazing, and I know there have been a couple of different venues over the past several years. This year, where?
We are at the First Horizon Pavilion this year, so we do have cover over the top, and we will have a nice breeze, and we have more space.
Would you like no rain in the forecast?
Yeah, we would prefer no rain, but you know,
Talk to me.
but we're
I can
okay.
probably work with you,
can work with me on that.
That is one of the beautiful things about having an event at the pavilion. You don't have to worry about rain. All right, so how many different whiskeys are you going to have for sampling?
We will have over 25 different distilleries present, and they will bring their whiskeys and any other spirits that they may distill. So, for instance, Gate 11 just released their Larkin Bridges whiskey bourbon, but they also make gin, vodka, rum, absinthe that they can also bring. So there's a variety of spirits.
And we do want to stress this is a sipping festival.
Correct.
It's not a drinking festival. It is a sipping festival.
Correct.
What kind of food are you going to have? I know you guys always knock it out of the park with the food as well. Who's on deck this year? This
year we have partnered with the folks that have Civil Provisions on Signal Mountain, the Daily Ration, Bitter Alibi, and the American Draft Car at the Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Wow, this just sounds like an incredible, incredible amount of fun. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a 21 years and up only event.
That is correct, because it is a tasting festival of spirits. So you must be 21 or older.
Walk me through the process when we walk in the gate with our ticket. What happens there? How do you get to sample the whiskey?
So all the samples are included in your ticket price. We highly recommend that you buy your tickets in advance to avoid lines. You come in, we check your ID, and we give you one of these tasting glasses here, and then you get to go around and meet each of the distilleries and the representatives and taste the ones that you want. You choose your experience.
And one of the beautiful things is the distillers and their representatives are very eager to talk with you about what makes their process a little bit different from the one a couple of tables down.
Correct. They do like to share in their process and their history of their spirits.
All right, just between you and me, just strictly between you and me, out of all of the whiskeys that are going to be there, what is your personal favorite, Monica Kinsey?
Well, I may be a little biased, but I am a fan of Uncle Nearest and all they do. I am.
What draws you to the Uncle Nearest taste?
You know, 1884 is when Nearest Green started the process and did this for Jack Daniels, actually. A lot of folks don't know that. And so I like to stick with the original, 1884.
And what do you look for when you're trying a quality or premium brand whiskey? What do you need to keep in mind that, yes, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, I'm looking for the other?
You know, it's subject to each person's palate, to be honest with you. But, you know, some folks like to have more mash, they like to have more rye. It just really depends.
And again, that's one of the beautiful things about the Whiskey Festival is you get to try a number of different kinds, and you find the one that best suits your palate.
Correct.
And let's not forget, most of these, if not all, that you will see at the Tennessee Whiskey Festival are available at retail.
Correct.
And as hard as it is to believe, we do have the holiday season coming up like literally right around the corner.
That's true.
So what a great gift to give somebody. The size always fits.
That's right.
The prices are reasonable, and you can find out all about the Tennessee Whiskey Festival. And again, this is year number 9.
Yep.
And I know you're probably already making plans for year number 10.
Correct, we are.
You got big celebrations in the works?
It's in the works. It's in the works. We'll happily to release that after this event.
All right, Monica, good to see you as always. Thanks so much for coming down and telling us about the annual Tennessee Whiskey Festival that is coming up. Here's the information so you can get tickets. In fact, I'm going to have to look back here. Make sure and save that date. It is September 30th, last weekend of the month. TNWhiskeyFestival.com will get you tickets. TNWhiskeyFestival.com.